Welcome to the Russell Brown Show, and this episode's all about using Adobe Photoshop Touch, a great new application, of course, here on tablet devices. In this show, I'm going to talk about directional blur. Now, things need to be fast and simple inside of Photoshop Touch, and I've got a great demo for you. I'm using some iStock images here for this demo. I've got two layers in this document. Notice I can turn the car on and off. Works really well for a project like this. I'm targeting my car in this case, and I'm going to duplicate the layer simply and easily just like that. So I have two different layers. I'm going to select my background layer right there, and I'm going to turn off the visibility of my top layer. And I'm going to go right up here to my effects menu right here. There's a great effect here under the basic effects called directional blur. It doesn't get much nicer. A simple utility like this that allows you to quickly go in and adjust the blur. I'm going to adjust just like that. Now check this out. Here's a super user tip and technique. If I click and hold on the angle and I move the angle here closely within this space, it moves in very small increments. But watch as I move my cursor away. I'm still holding pressure down, but now I can move in exact increments of 90 and 45 degree angles here to get just those positions. But remember that move in close for accuracy, move out for quickly jumping to exacting angles. Great feature. But I'm going to keep this exactly at the 0 angle for this project and make that setting just like that. So I really want to blur this, and I'm going to apply that. Remember, I made a second copy of the car, so I have my original car on top. I'm going to turn the original on. Now with that blurred version in the background, I'd like to adjust its position because I really want to make this look like it's moving. So I'm going to select the transformation tool here at the top. Here's another great super user tip and technique. Instead of sliding things around on the screen, I'm going to click right on the X value, right on that value right there. I'm going to enter in 450 and then select the checkbox. It slides that over perfectly for me, just like that. And I can select Done. So for more accurate adjustments, just click right on the number and enter in the value you want. Okay, so now I have a fast-moving car and a slow-moving car. The best way to combine those, and the easiest way, is to go to our More menu right here under the ampersand. And I'm going to select the Add Fade. This is so incredible. A really nice simple interface here. I can simply drag these points and then fade between the two images. That's if you target the correct image. But Russell Brown never makes a mistake. But I did this just so you'd see that I can make mistakes too. I'm going to select the topmost layer, then go back into the effect for adding the fade. Keep that in mind. You don't want to make the same mistake that Mr. Brown made. Select that top layer. Now you can see the effect. And look how fast you can make the car move simply by moving these endpoints and adding the fade. Extend this way out and you can start to get a little bit of fade happening here on the front tire and the back tire. Now that's an easy way to make a moving car. Remember, two different images, one with the directional blur, one without, and then use this fading effect to give you your results. You could take this one step farther because there's always more. You can select your background layer and target it here, then go back into your effects, and you could also add a little bit of a directional blur to the ground itself. So there's a little bit of blur happening on the ground to add a little bit more of effect. There you have it, a really quick way to make it move here inside of Photoshop Touch. Give it a try.